All right, here's the deal. You do get paid to do comedy, but part of that payment is free stuff from the green room. And this is what they had. Red Bull, that's $4.
Are we going to sell that stuff?
We could. That's
a $4 drink you got in your hand.
I sell it at half price. I've made a profit. How much do you think I can sell as Pellegrino for? Muscle milk? Do I drink it? No, but it was available.
And it's valuable.
It is valuable.
There are a lot of people that do drink muscle milk.
People say you can't make money in comedy. You can't put a price on that.
There's nothing that sounds more appetizing than a muscle milk. How did that get branded?
I don't know.
That sounds so disgusting. Are the muscles producing the milk? Or is the milk for the muscles? I think it's the milk is for the muscles.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't like those two words together.
I don't either. All I see is cha-ching. Hello, my friends. Adam Bush here. Welcome to episode 2 of Adam Bush Wants to Be a Comedian. Hopefully you caught episode 1. If you didn't, go back. Episode 1, I went to Portland, Oregon with my buddy Chris Munch. And this episode number 2 is a continuation of that run. We go from Portland to Tacoma, Washington. Here's where this one's unique. We don't typically do weekends when I'm with Chris Munch. We just do one-nighters. But in Tacoma, Washington, we do 4 shows. Friday, Saturday, early shows, late shows. 4 total. This is a blast. I've been doing stand-up a little bit longer than Chris, and so you'll notice a lot of the experiences that we have together Chris is experiencing for the first time, and I think that's a lot of fun. After this, episode 3, we're going to go to Spokane, Washington, so it'll all be part of the same run. To everybody who watched the first episode, thank you very much. Big shout out to Sharon Lloyd and Demarius Stevens. Demarius, I think I'm saying your name right. You got a weird spelling there. On this show, this is how we say it, so if you say it differently in real life, thanks for watching. Thanks for being big supporters. I have enjoyed making these episodes. So without further ado, guys, it's time for episode 2. Good morning. Something that I haven't really said on this trip, I don't think, is that I have been sick. And I was like, Doc, we got 7 shows this weekend. I need something to help me get better, but also feel better. Cigar shop. Can't breathe right now. So I'm on these antibiotics. No, steroids. And they're making me feel very good. But last night, I got a bunch of congestion in my chest. So by the end of the night, I was toast. The late show, I started to feel bad. Like, you guys came to see us, and I am pretty tired. So now, it's 11 a.m. in Portland. We're walking downtown, and I'm going to Stumptown Coffee. We're gonna drive to Tacoma, Washington, where we are for 2 days. All right, so we're gonna coffee. Hello, we're in Tacoma. We're doing the whole weekend here. Friday, Saturday, 4 shows. My first tour with Preacher Lawson, he was like, isn't it crazy we don't go to work till 6 p.m.? And in a lot of ways, that is very true because we have had a whole day already. Right now, it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon and we haven't even really gone to work. I'm in the hotel room. I'm going to do a little editing and then take a shower. And we're going to go to the show. How you feeling?
I'm excited.
4 shows, late shows.
7:30 and 9:30, is that right?
9:45. Yeah, it's later than you thought.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime. This is going to be interesting.
Sometimes we deal with a little bit of a papered room, and that's not always great.
There was a general manager who said about me, she said, you're an acquired taste. And I think that's exactly true.
Yeah, that's just true about you personally, as a friend, that you are an acquired taste. Jumping in here, I want everyone to understand the kind of show that Chris Munch and I are doing. My best pal, Chris Munch, got popular on the Instagram doing characters. Steven Stevens, Chad, Pastor Bobby. So we took those out on the road. Obviously, Chris is going to do his characters. Obviously, he's going to have to change clothes. So here's how our show works. I open the show, and then Pastor Bobby comes out. And then I come back. I do a little crowd work, and then Chad comes out. And then I come back, I do a little merch pitch, and then Steven Stevens, the man that everybody paid their ticket for, comes out at the end. And then at the very end of the show, Chris and I, we do a little Q&A just as ourselves, just to round out a very fun show. Now you're caught up to speed. Also, you might catch a little bit of mean jokes or sarcasm between Chris and I during the episode. We love each other, all right? As the great comedian Johnny W. says, sarcasm is our love language. So we're just having fun.
I'd like to think that I'm so visionary and so unique.
Okay.
And so just
All right.
unlike anything anybody's ever seen before.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is what I'm living with on the
It
road.
just takes them a second to recognize the genius of it.
Oh, wow.
I do like the challenge though of like feeling like, oh, this is gonna be a room of a lot of people that don't know who I am.
All right. Trying to be quiet because the green room is very close to the stage. The early Friday show, early Saturday show, sold out. Late shows, though, they're a little light. But listen, you got to bring the same energy because these people pay the same amount of money for a killer show. They just couldn't come earlier. You got to be just as big as you were when there was a crowd of 100, 800, whatever for 27.
What is chat? When I didn't joke. That's who chat is. This is who I am. I ain't like that. Oh, because here's the thing. I would rather choke on success than nibble on mediocrity.
Honestly, I think he's doing a great job. They're responding to him pretty well. So we got another 45 minutes. Energy. Also, if you're ever wanting to know how glamorous stand-up comedy is, just think about your favorite comedian that you've seen on like Saturday Night Live, or it's like a big star and like does stand-up. This is what they're hanging out in backstage. And this isn't a green room, but like this is the way to the green room. Water tank room and mob kitchen, back of the bar. This is where your favorite celebrities are walking through to get to the stage. Good morning. I'm feeling better. Saturday morning, we got 2 shows tonight, but they're late. I did get up really early and call the fam because we're 2 hours behind. Chris taking a shower up in the hotel, and I'm going to find a good coffee shop. I use this little app that tells me where all the good coffee shops are in a city. I might get some water too. It's crazy how much you take water for granted when you're not just at your house and able to just grab it. When you're out there and you're just like, you get some water. Tonight, the first show's sold out. Second show's probably a little light. I just want to have some fun. I just want to have a blast. I want to try out some new material. For Luna, the wild robot on the island. Sometimes when I'm on the road, I feel a little like discombobulated, like just nothing's familiar. And so something I think that helps me finding a good cup of coffee. When you go to a good coffee shop, kind of speak the same language. I found this place, Naomi Joe. It's in this like warehouse kind of thing that I think used to be like a brewery or distillery. This coffee has all the markings of being a good coffee. For one, this logo is rad. And even like the cup, like if you go to a coffee shop and it's a styrofoam cup, get out of there. That coffee's too hot, so I can't drink it yet. I don't hear people very often talk about, like comics talk about how lonely it is on the road. I do like traveling, but I miss my family a lot. I'm very thankful that on this tour, I get to travel with my best friend. It makes all the difference in the world. Bum, 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 bum. Look at this guy actually getting his work done.
You know, I'm grinding right now.
You're grinding.
I'm investing in my own future.
One thing about sharing a hotel room with your best pal or anyone, this will save a marriage. When you gotta poop and you're sharing a room, don't do it in a room. So we're going to find one that's a little private. What? Hello. Boom. Here we go, night 2. Ow! Rolling up to the club about 20 minutes before I go on stage.
Love it.
Which is my dream. Oh, no spot. Right here? You can park right there. I mean, Chris is being smart because one time we parked in the wrong place and we ended up with the $300 ticket. How you feeling?
I feel great.
It's gonna be great.
Sold out show.
Sold out show.
And then another one, not another sold out show, but we don't know.
We don't know.
Could be
Hey,
sold out.
Could be by the time it gets here. Positive, guys.
Positive guys.
All right. I'm whispering because the show is going on right on the other side of the wall. This is our 4th show in Tacoma. The room's about half full on this late show. This show is not going well. There was a couple in there
on like a first date. I guess the lady, I don't know if she didn't like the show or she didn't like the guy, but she left in the middle of the show and the guy does not care. And he's just staying in the show and she's out in the bar trashing on him. So it's fun to do comedy at 9:45 at night. This crowd is not into it. It's on me. It's on Chris. What can you do?
Show's done. Look at this guy's stuff in his face.
Oh my gosh.
He left it all on the stage, ladies and gentlemen. And now he rewards his body with some chicken nachos.
I love that. Literally the worst meal that I've had this entire trip, that you're documenting this one.
That's true. You've been
You're catching me in a weak moment after a show.
I think that's why it stood out. You have been very solid, Chris. This whole trip, you've done so well. You destroyed all that hard work. He's even gotten up every morning before me and worked out. And now you're going to have to work that off. Real comedian. Positive, guys.
Positive, guys.
The lonely walk to the hotel after shows and nobody is looking for us.
One of my biggest learnings and when I started touring was how important hydration was. You know, if you don't hydrate, you're going to have having dizzy spells at the end of your shows.
Not everyone.
I mean, that's what happened to me. I do high energy characters.
That's right.
I get to sweat.
So really, when he's drinking water, who's it for?
It's for the audience.
It's selfless.
I'm drinking this water for you.